welcome to the Daily Dragonfly. Today we are still working on this painting, which, I love to do just a little bit every day. That's what the play is all about. You can see how this is dried back. It's given me some nice texture. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on some fun dragonflies. And what I want to do down here, I believe, is this little dragonfly is kind of falling off on the edge because it kind of matched the water. So I'm going to go in and create a little outlining on it. And I'm going to take that water off that top of that ferrule tip. There we go. We're just going to go like that. And I'm going to do a little fine line work with my number 2 brush here. Okay, we're going to go back in here. And I'm just going to keep going. Just got a nice little consistency of some dark blue. And I'm going to add some of these little lines that we would put into or you would see in a dragonfly wing. And take your time, and don't get hung up on, is this perfect? What is it? It doesn't have to be perfect. What I want you to do is just play with, look at these lines. Like the outer ones are a little thick, but so just by pulling up on that tip, I get a much thinner, prettier line. And we can do this with ink pens as well, if you really want a fine line. But I'm just purely playing with paint on this painting, and just seeing where it takes me. And I'm just going to keep going ahead. Sometimes dragonflies have that little part in their wing where there's a really dark spot. So we're going to do that there. We're going to add one of those here. It's kind of breaking up that color. And it's okay that the green shows through because in reality, dragonfly wings are transparent with like a tone of color, right? And there's just a few solid portions on some of them. And so just have fun. Just draw a bunch of lines. They're like veins, right? So just keep drawing, and when you're done, you're done. And don't worry about the outcome. Make bigger gaps and smaller gaps. It is an organic creature, so, just have fun with it. Darker lines, lighter lines. Some solid bits. There we go. And I'm not going to, get really too worried about exactly what this looks like, because what is this? The Daily Dragonfly. It is adding play to your day. So, and but the one thing that's really kind of cool about doing a daily painting practice is it's really like a form of meditation, right? So if you're into detail and you love this sort of work, by all means, take as much time as you want. Remember, I am doing this on a time schedule here, so it's not about, for me, while I'm creating these videos for you, you take all the time you want. If you want to keep going after our 10 or 5 minutes, absolutely, you go right ahead. You do you. I'm gonna go ahead here and now add some of this color into this one, little darker color. Bring that up. There's always a little kick here, so the wing doesn't attach in that full. It has a smaller portion, so we're just going to go out, break the frame of reference, come back in, jog up. There we go. So it's got this little point where the wing attaches to the back, and here as well. So we're going to go down, and as you learn brush control, you'll learn that the faster you move your brush, the more control you have over the quality and the line. If you try and go like this, you're going to get broken lines, right? So I always like to just get in there, be brave, go around. And you see that one, I ran out of some paint there. That's fine. So what? Just keep having fun. There. All right. So I'm keeping them monochrome because I think they're really pretty that way. And I'm just adding some details. So this would be the eyes. Here's the body. So we're going ahead and making some segments. But I'm not covering up all that pretty light color. I just kind of want to go ahead, and this one's got a little bigger bulb here. And some dragonflies are built that way. And then we're going to go out. Add a little line work there. Yeah, just make it up as you go. Just make it a little different than the last one you did. All dragonflies are different, just like people. All the shades aren't the same, you know. And then I'm going to go back in and do the same thing I did here and just do some line work. So I've got a nice amount of paint on my brush. There we go. Did a full line there. And I'm going to go like a little too much pigment. So what do? You just, you know, have your piece of paper out or your towel, whatever you prefer, and add it there. Okay, now we're going to put a little line here. Add some veining, because that's what they are. They're structure for the wings. So you just kind of change the direction of your brush. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab some more water. I'm going to add some of those little connecting lines, then my darker point, connecting lines. Maybe I've already got a darker point there. Oh, I got a little heavier spruce of paint, and I like that. It was a happy accident. So we're going to go ahead and pull that over here like that on this one too. You've got lots of time just to sit and enjoy and see what the paint does, right? Like I said, it does not have to be perfect. And I think what I'm going to do is take a little water on my 16 here and just go down that, kind of blend that in a bit. So have fun. I'm going to make this one a little darker there. Blending in that color. There we go. I'm going to let that dry because that is water, and if I put my paint on it right away, it would add, instead of veins, it would just, you know, add some more depth and interest. So we'll just show you what it'll do just for fun. So I'm dipping my number 2 into some magenta. Remember, this is wet, so it's going to travel. It's going to move out and spread. And that's pretty too, though. Look at that. I love it. So the more water, you can get into your magenta or whatever color you'd like to mix with your aqua, or whatever color you've chosen. And I'm just going to put some fun little dots there. Get another one up here to match the other side. And then I think I might go in up here, take some of that extra paint off, and kind of add a little pink stripe or two in there. You know, so I've already changed my plan just because it's pretty and I want to. I'm going to make these little eyeballs, just a little, add a little of that pink tone into that body. So now we've got kind of an aqua and purple dragonfly, which is fun. So they're totally different. And now we're over here into our purple dragonfly. We'll do the little monochrome ones first. And I'm not trying to follow perfectly on this line here. I'm just giving it a little, like I say, a little zhuzh up, right? I'm going to do a line right down the center of that one. I'm going to leave this one, well, like I said that last time, so I'm going to try, I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave this one a little more pale and let that pretty color speak for itself. All right, so we're attaching those wings to the back, giving it flight. And what's really cool about dragonflies is all of these wings can move independently. So it gives it a really maneuverable, agile. Agility is one of the main characteristics, too, of dragonflies, right? They can pivot. They can change directions. They do not need to stay in one place. They can do whatever they want quickly and efficiently. It helps them maneuver away from predators who would like to have a nice dragonfly snack. And also catch prey, right? They do a great job for us, a great service of eating lots of bugs. And for that, I am grateful. All right, we're going to keep going here. And just by adding a few more lines. You add some interest. Don't be afraid to change direction. See, by doing that, it's even added some fun little surprises in there that you wouldn't think. And it's all out of just my imagination. I'm not looking at any books or anything. I'm just drawing some little detail in here. And there, I think I'm going to call it a day on that one. I like that one just the way it is. And now for the big one. What are we going to do here? Let's see. All right. So for the big one, what color should we go in here with? I'm thinking, I like the subtleness of this aqua, but I really love this orange. So I'm going to try some orange. See that fly? See how it's poking out of the edges there? And I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and add some more of that in just because I think that's super yummy. Give it a little, with the green and the orange, right? It's really going to make it pop. So sometimes dragonflies have that beautiful sort of iridescent feeling to them, right? That it's really hard to, capture with paint because it is flat. And you're seeing it backlit through the sunshine. I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than a backlit dragonfly wing, right? So we're just going to go ahead and put a little of that gleam and glimmer back into the shape of these wings. So outlines don't always have to be, the same color. If you want you want it to kind of exaggerate it and bring it out more, then this will work too. Now what I want you to do is enjoy your day. Keep playing. Keep adding as much detail or as little detail as you like. And just get out there and add play to your day. And enjoy every bit of it, right? That's what we're here for. To create, to enjoy, to learn, to share what we do, right? So go ahead. Share these videos with your friends. Forward them. Right? That's what we're here to do. All right. I hope you have enjoyed this daily dragonfly and get in there, add all the detail you want. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you at the canvas.